At around 7:15 p.m. on September 12, 1952, three boys, Edward and Fred May, and their friend Tommy Heyer, were playing in the lawn of the Flatwoods Elementary School when they saw something blaze across the sky. It looked to be a fireball headed toward the nearby hillside. They watched it as it appeared to crash on a farm owned by a man named G. Bailey Fisher. So the boys ran to find an adult. They told Edward's and Fred's mother, Kathleen May, what they saw. She didn't dismiss them. Instead, she gathered up her sons, Edward and Fred, their friend Tommy, and a 17-year-old National Guardsman named Gene Lemon. Being a small town, two other local kids, Neil Nunley and Ronnie Shaver, heard what was happening and joined them. Together, the group set off toward the hill with the family dog. They climbed up the slope toward the landing site. The air grew thicker. The further they went, the more they could smell something foul like sulfur or burning oil. The dog ran ahead into the dark trees, then it barked and suddenly stopped. Gene Lemon, holding a flashlight, moved toward the spot where the dog was, and in the shadow of the trees, something moved. Gene raised the beam, and what they saw would haunt them forever. There, standing among the trees, was a figure. It stood at least 10 feet tall. Its face was shaped like the ace of spades. At the center, two glowing green eyes, unblinking, stared back. The body was dark red, with what looked like clawed hands protruding from long arms. Below the torso, a dark metallic casing flared out like a skirt. Around the creature, a thick noxious mist swirled. The smell of sulfur filled their lungs. It emitted a low mechanical hissing sound. The dog bolted away. One of the boys wet his pants. Gene Lemon screamed and dropped the flashlight as he fell backwards. The group, nauseous and terrified, turned and ran to safety. What they saw would spark national headlines, official investigations, and decades of speculation. But for the people who were there that night, there was no doubt they saw a monster.